Welcome again, everybody, to another edition of Win Funnel. This is the round 3 edition, and we are here to talk to Mike Fitzlaff. Mike, last year you were Rookie of the Year. You won a race, numerous poles and finals. I mean, coming into this season, what are your expectations going forward?
I'm hoping for top 5 in points again. Hooked up with RJ Foyt in the off-season. Got Sonny's Barbecue as a sponsor. I am going to miss 2 races out of the 16 this year, so that may hurt the chances. That means I just have to win a couple more than I did last year. So I'm going to win 2 more then.
Let's talk about this new team, this RJ Foyt team. Now, a lot of folks look at this and go, well, you and your teammate, a couple of rookies, coming out of last season. Now you've got 1 year under your belts, but you're joining a completely rookie team. I mean, what was the thinking there?
Well, first thing we did was make them get rid of all the hammers.
Good idea, good idea.
Yeah, no hammers allowed. And so far, with the 2 runs I have, one podium out of it, I'm real happy with the team. We're pretty good.
Is he a motivational guy? I mean, does he push you along, or does he? I mean, he's pretty wild. He'll say what he thinks, right?
Yeah, if you don't perform, he has to make changes, he says, so you got to perform.
Absolutely. RJ Foyt is definitely a force to be reckoned with. And, you know, we look forward to seeing good things from a rookie team. Now, the next race, after this one, is going to be at your home track. Now, usually that's an advantage for drivers. What do you think?
Well, depends on what kind of chassis they bring to the track for me. If RJ brings me something that handles real good, we got a real good chance of at least getting a podium out of it.
Absolutely. Now, you've got a lot of competitors in the top 5. Let's just, you know, take a guess. What do you see going forward? We've got Larry Rotter, Dan Margetta, Ev Kamikawa, guys like that. Are those the people you're looking to get past to make a run for a championship?
Exactly. You got to watch out for Larry. Every race, even if he's under the weather, he's still going to be dangerous.
That's right. Now tonight, of course, he's not able to be at this race due to meningitis. I mean, very surprising. And of course, we wish Larry the best. Hope to see him at the next race. But you know, what does that do to the drivers thinking for a championship, the sitting champ, out of this race?
That's a chance for the winner to get 30 points on it or more.
Absolutely.
That's the goal. So if I can do good here at the Milwaukee International, it'll be fine.
Great. Well, good luck tonight, and thanks for being on the funnel.
Good evening, and tonight we come to you from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, another outdoor race on the HO Champ Car World Series. This is the Milwaukee International Raceway. It's sort of like an oval, and unlike other series that call themselves Champ Car, these guys aren't afraid to run ovals. We're here in Milwaukee for the 3rd round. A lot has happened. Mark Janbikas, this is John Janbikas' brother Mark, he has joined the broadcast crew this year, but a lot has happened since the last race out of the Vernon Farms. There's some drivers not here tonight.
Yeah, the main one missing is defending champion Larry Rotter, who unfortunately was taken to the hospital by his wife on Monday. I believe what we've been told is a case of spinal meningitis.
That's not good, and we really wish him the best and like to see him back here because he's one of the toughest competitors on the track. That puts to bed the rumor that we had heard that, like Popeye, he eats a lot of spinach before these races, and spinach really isn't that good nowadays. And we thought maybe that had something to do with it, but that's not the case.
Right, and the other major contender for the title this year missing is John Shea. Have you got an update on what happened with him?
Yeah, another case of an illness here. John has the sniffles. It's a little too cold for him. The temperature has gotten colder, and we are outside for probably the final time this year until springtime.
Hopefully the final time. Hopefully the final time.
But now back to the race. The Milwaukee International 400. It's the Reinhart FoodService 400 at Milwaukee International Raceway. It's a crazy looking track. Is there an oval or road course?
Part oval, part road course. It's a roval.
A roval. That's a good. We'll call it the roval. We're here from the roval in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Milwaukee International Raceway. The Reinhart FoodService 400 is next. Time to check out the starting grid for the Reinhart FoodService 400 at Milwaukee International Raceway. On the pole, car number 2, it's a Spirit, not the hometown Spirit, but it's Tom Spirit. First pole of the season. Alongside of him, they have Kamakawa, the car number 9, looking to make a serious dent in the championship standings.
Next to that, we've got Dan Margetta. That's Mike Kristoff. I'm sorry. The cars look too much alike. It's that optical illusion, folks. He's third. And then next to him, we've got Chris Spirit in the McDonald's car. It's his home track. He's got a chance for a win here.
Back here in the next row, that looks like it's Jim Iverson, the car number 6, looking for his first win of the season. And here's Dan Margetta, your winner last week. He's back here in row 3.
And then next to Dan Margetta in the car with 4 tires, which scientifically makes a car go a lot faster. That is the car of Mike Fitzlaff there. And then next to him is the Canadian strongman Dino Bravo Dean Strom. Why they call him strong, I don't know, because he's not Canadian.
It's not the way he qualifies. Back here in the final row is Mark Walzak, fast in practice, coming back to the field. And here, representing Butler Router Racing, the Butler part. That's Amy Butler routing out the field in the car number 14. That's your field for the Reinhart FoodService 400.
And it's heat race number 1 here, the first heat of the race underway. Early lead, that's Dan Margetta in the blue and white car. And then you've got Chris Spirit. 3 cars dueling right up front there. And early on in this first heat race, as we look over at the timing and scoring computer, you see that Jim Iverson has taken a small lead. All right, we're approaching halfway here in the first heat race, and Jim Iverson is holding on to the lead. He's up over Dan Margetta, as well as Chris Spirit. Ev Kamakawa running a few laps down to those guys in 4th place right now. So Ev is on a tear here in the second half, making up a lot of ground. The 2-lap lead for Jim Iverson, hoping to hang on against Ev Kamakawa.
Heat race number 2 on the way here.
Go! Thank God.
It is Mike Kristoff, Mike Fitzlaff, and Amy Butler. 2 Mikes and Amy. Mike Fitzlaff is still in the lead. Amy Butler and Mike Kristoff close behind. You're looking at the kink area. This little chicane caused all kinds of problems at this track. Cars are handling it well right here, as you can see. But the tight turns on this road course that wants to be an oval, or oval that wants to be a road course, whatever you want to take it. This is one of the most accidents happened tonight. The other section of the racetrack here is this turn. As you see Amy Butler going off right there, causing all kinds of problems. For some reason, that transition doesn't look that bad, but when you're at speed here, going off that corner onto the straightaway, it's caused some issues with these cars, the way they handle. And this is another section of the track that has really given them fits before. As I said earlier, we saw Amy Butler go off. We've had some crashes. Mike Fitzlaff, your leader, the only place he's had trouble all night has been right here in this corner. Blue lane here. So Mike Kristoff stuffed it into the guardrail there. Again, we said there's been all kinds of problems there. Amy Butler has an issue there. You saw it. When you're too fast, hit that guardrail right dead center. And Mike Fitzlaff continues to lead quite a bit, even though he's off the track. And there's all 3 cars in the problems there. Oh, there it was, a big crash back there by Kristoff. He saw his car get upside down, a big hit out of that corner. He's not in second place though, but a very big, all 3 cars now. All 3 cars close together. Oh, and Kristoff again is 2 cars into that wall back there. Twice a hard impact over there in the far corner. But the race looks like it has ended. That's your winner, that's Mike Fitzlaff.
Final heat race, ready to roll. And this includes Tom Spirit, Dean Strom, and Mark Walzak. Tom Spirit is in the lead.
This is, I'm sorry, John, this is Professor Rex Cars here, and the reason why we're having such problems with last names is we don't know them.
You gathered that as well. I'm sorry. I am sure glad we got a PhD to codify what we...
That's 5 PhDs! Green.
Mark Walzak has pulled out to a almost 2-lap lead ahead of Tom Speart now. As we work our way through the first half of this final heat race. And not only are these guys racing for the win of the heat race, but if they're able to outscore the second place total of Ev Kamikawa, then they could possibly advance to the final that way as well. Dean Strom circulating in third place in that very difficult green lane. Requires some tough handling. Not too many places where you can open that car up. About 1 minute left in this third and final heat race, and there you see Tom Speart looking to make a final for the first time this season. Of course, he had that big crash DNF off the track at Vernon Farms.
Oh, Mark
chance to
hanging it out
redeem
again.
himself now.
Big
Mark
time hanging it out
Walzak
coming
trying
into
to
the turn.
get back.
Oh,
and there's a roll for Mark right there.
Stop and go
He
blue.
was okay.
1,000.
But there's
Go,
a
Tom.
stop and go being certain. Now all the cars come to a halt on the track.
Well, he didn't lose much time on that one. Stop and go.
And we take a look at timing and scoring.
Oh, missed it.
And it looks like right now he's got the lead by
3 1,000, 4 1,000.
good
Tom.
15 laps there. And he's cruising, even though he's had a couple of nasty crashes. Time ticking down, and there it is. Tom Speart advances to the final.
Ready to talk through the final 4 interviews. The 4 guys that'll be in this race. We're gonna catch Mike Fitzlaff. The elderly neighbors in Milwaukee here have to get up early to watch Regis tomorrow. So we can't be too loud. Come here. Mike, this is your first race you made this year. What do you think your chances are at this point?
Who's getting pretty good, right? Lane choice.
Qualifying order.
I go. If not,
Yeah, you go first.
I'll be fourth.
Which one do you want to get?
No, I'm gonna stand.
Looking for the red lane. That's Mike Fitzlaff. It's his first race of the season. He could be tough here tonight. We're sneaking up on Ev Kamikawa. He's in there. He could take the point lead because Dan didn't make the final. Oh, Tom Speart's here too. But we can't. Don't make a sound. How are you gonna do tonight? No, you gotta talk.
Well, since you're talking about mass skills, I have a 25% chance because there are 4 drivers and 4 into 100 is 25, so I have a 25% chance.
What?
12 and a half.
Ev with the superior math skills, and for those of you hearing impaired at home, do the same thing again. There's 12.5% chance. That's what it means. He could win tonight. He could take the point lead.
I don't think the mic's working.
Oh, they told me to keep my voice down.
Oh.
So how are you gonna do?
I hope I do good. I'm really good at silent races usually, so I should be pretty good here. It all depends. The red lane is really fast, so I don't have the red lane.
Well, when you see those guys that go like this, I think they're called mimes. I think they'd do good in this race.
Hey, look. Whoa, the wind. I'm walking against the wind.
He's gonna win this race.
I'm trapped in a box. I can't get out. This is cool.
All right, good luck.
Tom Speart's in his race too. He won a race last year. It's been over a year since you won, but you're back.
Yeah, isn't that exciting? Yeah, I made this race.
Yeah, we're gonna blow the roof off this place.
Yeah, I want to talk so loud.
I'm way back.
It's quiet time. Milwaukee International Raceway. Between the hours of 11 p.m. and 6 a.m. there'll be no sound. Curfew. Shh. We're gonna put a race on. Don't tell the park ranger. The race is next.
The Reinhart FoodService 400, Milwaukee International, and your guess is as good as mine as to whose car is who, because they're all red and white. So we'll follow along and somebody will count it. Oh, we got Ev Kamikawa. We know that's that red and white car. And then the second place car, that's red and white. And we think that's Tom Speart. And then it's Jim Iverson.
Green.
And Mike Fitzlaff. Mike down about a lap now. He's running in that tight inside green lane. And we like Ev Kamikawa's chances here, I think, right?
Well, either Ev or Tom Speart. Tom seems to have the handling in the outside lane. We'll just see what happens here.
We're off to a fast start. Very clean so far.
Green.
All right, the haunted house. Of course, a year ago this was the Halloween race. They left up the haunted house because it made a lot of money. Everybody going through the haunted house, they charge like $5. Very scary in there. And we know it's scary because there's a picture of Dave Austin in there.
Topless Dave Austin.
Oh yes, the topless photo of Dave Austin is there, which automatically makes any house haunted. All right, out on the track.
Green. Stop and go green. Okay.
It is Tom Spirit out front. He has about a 1 lap lead over Jim Iverson. So let's take a look. Okay, what you're watching for is the red and white car. All right, they are tightly bunched now. All 4 cars running together. This is some great action right here. And this is kind of like a game of chicken when you're running this close together at this high speed on this tight a little track. It's about a 1 mile oval. And you see Jim Iverson out front, Tom Spirit, and Ev Kamikawa. Boy, we could be on the verge of a horrible disaster here, or somebody is going to come out a real hero out of this. Oh, there's a spin right there for Ev Kamikawa.
If you listen, you can hear sirens in the background. Their authorities are on the way. They might be too loud. The neighbors here are touchy with the noise. They don't like Champ Car. The cars don't run mufflers here. They had decibel meetings and everything. They packed the town hall meeting to try to stop this race. It didn't happen. It even blew some stuff up down the block a little bit before. We don't know what that was. It was a close incoming one, but we survived. The race is going on. We're halfway home. We think, who's leading? We think Ev Kamikawa might be.
No, Jim Iverson.
Jim Iverson's leading over Tom Spirit, and Ev Kamikawa's right behind. But we're getting out of here.
But won't you whisper it?
Let's whisper. We can't talk loud because the cops are onto us.
All right, waiting for the pit stops. And we expect that Team Spirit, Tom Spirit, will be coming in first. And we're waiting for him to call. He calls it in. He's in.
And car's up. They're putting fuel in the car. Tires on. Tires down. They drop the jack. Just waiting on the final bit of fuel. And he's gone. 10-second stop for Tom Spirit.
Good stop for Tom Spirit. Team Spirit doing a fine job in their first final of the season. And we're waiting for PKVHO Racing. Jim Iverson in second place, coming around. He says he's coming in.
And the PKV team jumps to action there. Car's up in the air. Tires on. Fuel is in. Down waiting for that final bit of fuel. A little bit of hesitation, and he's gone.
Not a bad stop, about 10 seconds, so no trouble there for PKVHO. All right, now we'll wait to see if Ev Kamikawa and that WIJobs.com team.
And the WI Jobs team is in there. Fuel's going into the car. They are working on the tires, and they're making a wing change. Drop the car, fuel's in, but he's going to have to run 10 laps with the opposite hand. That's one.
All right, so Ev running those 10 laps. We wait for Mike Fitzlaff and that RJ Foyt Racing team to service their first pit stop of the season. This is going to be very interesting because we know that the team has been having a hard, brand new team.
He's coming in this time, and he's in. They've got the car up. Everything's looking routine so far. Fuel's in, and car is down, but oh, wait a minute, he stalls the car. They're working feverishly to get it started again. It's sputtering, it catches, and he's gone.
Ooh, long stop, costly as he was running in last place anyway. It's going to take him a lot of work to climb up that hill to get up to third place. We'll wait and see what happens with Mike Fitzlaff. In the meantime, the lead is Tom Spirit.
Tom has a 4-lap lead over Jim Iverson at this point.
Jim has 10 laps over.
Jim Iverson continues to hold on to a 9-lap lead over Tom Spirit as we work our way to the end of the Reinhart FoodService 400 on this brand new Milwaukee International.
That RJ Foyt car just took over third place here on the home track.
I'm sure RJ will be happy if his driver does not finish in last, although overall he will finish in fourth out of a night that he's going to see, third rather. And that's going to put him in a nice comfortable spot in the championship points after struggling in the
we're down to the
first
final
round.
10 laps here.
10 laps to go. Jim Iverson continues to hold on to that lead in that red lane. Holding off Tom Speart. Running in second. Tom's going to have a very nice run tonight in second place. Mike Fitzlaff moves himself up into third. And then Ev Kamikawa in that very tight green lane falling back into fourth. And there it is. Jim Iverson is a winner here.
All right.
The Reinhart FoodService 400.
Right.
We're in victory lane at the Milwaukee International Speedway, and we still gotta keep it down because there's no partying here. And it's not, we're in quiet time. But our winner is Jim Iverson. Here's track owner RJ Foy.
Congratulations there, Mr. Jim. You're drinking a Pabst. It's a drink of champions, and you're champion tonight. We present this trophy to you on behalf of Reinhart FoodService and RJ Foy Racetracks Incorporated. Congratulations.
Well, thank you, RJ. It's a pleasure. You know what? We had some problems here tonight, but once they smooth it out, get everything finished, it's going to be a very racy track. Looking forward to racing on it again. Shh. Good night, guys.
I'll see you next from the Runaway Bay Speedway in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Jamaica Mon. We're going there for the next race in 2 weeks' time.
Excellent job, John.